Hey Snuggles, it's Tavia with Why Be Confused, and I thank you guys for being here for another video in this series about how great you are doing. This is actually going to be a point of reference for myself. I'm going to need these videos for myself as well because everybody kind of needs these refreshers, so I'm glad that we are doing this together. Okay, so today's video is all about the things I have to remind myself. And like I said at the end of the last video, this whole series has kind of been things I have to remind myself, but these are the more specific details. So I have been on my burnout prevention journey for some time now, but that doesn't mean that life is peaches and cream. That means that I don't deal with burnout as frequently as I did before. And it means that I have a better understanding of what to do when I find myself faced with burnout or coming up to a burnout situation. So that means that I do have to constantly remind myself of these type of things, and I have to encourage myself, and I have to keep pushing forward in my own journey while I also help other people with theirs. It's just how life goes. Yeah. So the first topic in this video is I am doing my best. I'm going to really marinate in some of these, so I'm not going to speak as fast as I normally do, or I may take more pauses. But I am doing my best. I don't want to get too emotional because got things to do. That's not a good mindset to have. You see, I have to correct myself. I will allow myself to be emotional if I so feel it. I am doing my best. I am reevaluating things. I am working towards my goals. I am being the best version of myself that I can be in this time, and I understand that my best looks different each day. I am doing my best. You are doing your best. You are watching this video. You have been working on your burnout prevention journey. You go to work every day. You pay your bills. It's a lot already, okay? And you are committed to being the person you want to and know you can be. So reminding yourself that you are doing your best is very important. We have expectations of ourselves, and a lot of the time those expectations are unrealistic. Effort is all we can ask of ourselves and of others. Effort. And you are putting in that effort. And I appreciate you. And I believe that you deserve rounds of applause for it. And I believe I do as well. 2, I can't compare my efforts to the efforts of a team. One of the negatives that come with a more transparent world, well, I don't even want to say transparent, but a more accessible world, is people kind of have to fake the funk a lot. So we see a lot of these personal brands, and they are marketed or talked about as if it's this one person killing themselves to run all these things, when honestly, they probably did for their first year or two. And then they got help because they were like, I will kill someone else if I have to continue like this. And I have to remind myself that Why Be Confused is one, growing at the pace that it can at this moment. It's growing at the pace that I can handle, that my team can handle, and that it will one day blow up because we have put in the work, the effort, and ensured that our quality is up to that standard. But I will not have all of the outreach that some of these other coaches have. I will not have as many subscribers, as many followers. I will not have all of that as some other coaches or other brands have, because my team is smaller. You wanna know how small my team is? My team is 2 people. I just talked to a 3rd person. They'll be coming on doing some freelance stuff, but that's all it is. And most of the work is being done by me. So even though credit is due to my team, rock star, she is a rock star. She does so much and helps me out so much. A lot of the bigger parts of the business is being handled by me. And so I can't compare our capacity to that of a team where there's 4 people. I can't even compare my efforts to someone who is able to purely focus on their business, even if they don't have a team or other employees, but they just don't work another job, and then they can focus on that. I can't compare my efforts to them. We don't have the same resources. I can only base my efforts and my standard on what I and my team can do. And that is something I have to remind myself. I mentioned a few videos ago that it would be amazing if there was a burnout prevention video game. Again, still don't know what all that would entail, but that's how far out my brain has gone with what Why Be Confused can be. And every day that I look around and there's not a video game, if I beat myself up on it, I won't get anywhere. Or worse, if I look on Instagram one day and there's another burnout prevention coach and they've got a video game, I'm gonna have to inhale, remind myself that my team, it has what we can handle. And then also be like, we'll come out with another one and learn from your mistakes. No, no, I think all coaches are great. I haven't really met any burnout prevention coaches that I didn't like. But yeah, it's just keeping that in check, right? I can't compare myself to that. I would love to post every day on my Instagram, but posting every day on my Instagram means I have to create a post for every day. 365 well thought out, informative, engaging posts from me, along with my YouTube channel, and talking with, no, that sounds like burnout. Can't do it. So I can only compare my efforts to what my team is capable of. And are we doing our best? Something I have to remind myself of. And 3. And this point is the whole reason why hibernation was created. This is the whole reason why sloth days were created, because I've had this problem for a long time. And it's something that I help my clients with, I help these snuggles with. But there's still some inklings of it that I face too. And it is, I am human. I am not built to go nonstop. I take frequent breaks. I take vacations. I go do things. And then I want to go back into business. The issue with that is you can't schedule the fluctuations that you experience in life. They just happen. What you have to do is create a flexible enough schedule so when they happen, you can deal with them and recover from them without the pressure of, I'm behind. And one thing I did very early on was schedule things back to back to back. I don't do that any longer. Just to give you guys a little inside view, you know I batch film, but I'm not sure if you know exactly the timeline. So it is September, it's the end of September right now. This series starts going out in January, and the videos that I am filming at the end of September will get me through the end of March, from January to the end of March. I also do the videos for IGTV, and I edit these things not on the same day. Let's make this clear. But I edit all of these things together. So when I am motivated, when I've got a lot of time, energy, and enthusiasm, I can knock out a month's worth of video content. I can knock out 3 months worth of video content in about 4 days. When I'm like on that high. When I'm not, I can knock it out in about 4 weeks. Either way. Oh, and this is with me only working on my business 1 day a week for that 4 weeks. Either way, within a month's worth of effort, I have 3 months worth of video content. I have a similar situation with my Instagram. And Less Stress, More Glitter, something that will be coming out in April of 2020, has already been created, and I'm just working on sales aspect of it. This is how I do things. And I purposely do this because it gives me buffers. In February, I will start filming the videos that go out in April. If something happens in February and I'm not feeling it, I have another month buffer. And that doesn't sound like a lot, but it is. It's a great, if you give yourself the appropriate amount of time, you can bounce back. If you don't put this stress on yourself, you can bounce back. So I've given myself plenty of time to bounce back. And with me being super transparent with you guys and being honest with my snuggles, I'm able to just pop in a video that's like, hey guys, things have happened. I'm not able to be of the best service right now. So this stuff is going to be delayed. I'll still be keeping up X, Y, and Z. And you guys understand because I have set that tone. And that's what I had to change. It was this expectation of I have to be perfect, because if I'm not perfect, then they won't use me as a coach because they want a perfect coach. No, people don't want a perfect coach. People want a relatable coach. People want to know that their coach practices what they preach. People want to know that their coach is able to handle their stuff, because I am helping you with your life, which means I have to ingest that stuff and carry it and love it and care for you guys. And that can be a lot emotionally, and you need to know and trust that I am able to do that. So I am very honest about the time periods where I'm not. And that's one thing I have done to remind myself that I am human and I can't be nonstop, is setting up buffers and setting up expectations that if I need to, I can take this break. I set up hibernation. That's a 3-month period where I can just sigh. Now, have I ever had to postpone a client? No. But do I feel like I ever really will? No, because of the way that I am developing my system. Remember, we optimize systems, not ourselves. And as I learn more about my human needs, I'm able to tweak and optimize my system to serve those human needs, so I don't need to be nonstop. Just a few things that I have to remind myself. I know that I just gave you a lot of behind the scenes. I lift the curtain of why be confused, but it is real. And I don't want you to work with me if you don't understand that I'm experiencing it as well. And I also want you to not feel like I'm light years ahead of you. I have experience, I have knowledge, I have expertise, but I am still human just like you, and I still had a time period where I had to go through it, and there are still aspects of it that I'm still going through. So we can all be in this together. I hope that this video was encouraging so that you guys can see things that I have to tell myself and can be a little easier on yourself while you're going through this journey. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you liked this video and a few others, go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can get a notification next time there is another video. And if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, leave them in the comments section, silly girls. I will see you snuggles later. The next video is going to be all about burnout prevention requires reflection. Oh, I will see y'all next time, snuggles. Bye.